You'll be thinking, no, sisters, but then when they start opening their mouths, you'll be like, what the hell? Yeah, well, I think my views have changed. We have the same skin color, yes, but we don't have the same views on things.
In this video, we will ask 5 Swazi women what they think about Black Americans. Their answers might shock you, so grab your popcorn and a cold drink because you won't want to miss this. What do you do? Are you a model? Really? You're the boss. Our adventure starts in Manzini, the capital of Eswatini. Here, we are looking for interesting people to interview. Hey, you see this girl with the umbrella?
Yeah.
Maybe try talking to her. She looks like an influencer.
No, but she looks married.
Why does she look married?
She's got a ring on her.
No, I mean talking to her for like an interview, not not for anything else. I'll do it.
She might need to answer to her husband as to why she was
Well, we'll find out. Hello. Excuse me. Excuse me. Would you be interested in interview?
Alright.
Yeah. It's just like, okay, so I'm a tourist from the United States. I'm a YouTuber. And so for my videos, I ask people questions like, what do you think about Americans?
I wouldn't know how to answer that.
Just speak your mind.
Okay.
You look glamorous, by the way. What do you do?
Thank you.
What do you do?
Nothing.
Are you a model? Really? You're the boss. Okay, so who am I here with?
Samge, Sambo.
Samuel? I thought that's a man's name.
No, Samge, not Sam.
Okay, Samgay.
Yes.
Okay, and you are Swati.
Yes, I'm Swati.
Okay, that's cool. And so what do you do?
Currently, I'm doing my secondary teacher's diploma at
Okay, you're being a teacher instead of a model.
Yeah, I prefer being a teacher actually.
Okay, cool. And so, what do you know about Black Americans?
I know that they're based in America and yeah,
That's all?
yeah.
You don't have any specific opinions about.
I do have opinions. I think they're really cool and they're trendsetters. Like they make their own culture and yeah.
What types of Black American culture do you experience here in Eswatini?
I think, yeah, we play basketball. I think, yeah, and that's just about it.
Right off the bat, I can tell that Samke is holding back, which is totally understandable given the context. However, later on, she introduces us to her friend who is willing to share stronger opinions. Okay, so who am I here with?
Timile Zamini.
And where are you from?
I'm from Eswatini.
Yeah, but which city?
Oh, my home is in Nyageni. It's in Manzini.
What do you think about Black Americans?
I think that I feel like Black Americans and Americans, we're like, I would say we're the same. But then with everything that's happening on social media, different views that people have, and the beef that sometimes happens, I think my views have kind of changed. Not in a bad way. I kind of feel like Black Americans are just, Black Americans. I feel like Black Americans, they're just white people with black skin because some of their views on things and some of their opinions on things, they just confuse me at times. Like you'll be thinking, no, sisters, but then when they start opening their mouths, you'll be like, what the hell? Yeah, well, so I think my views have changed. We have the same skin color, yes, but we don't have the same views on things.
Honestly, we will take what I say with a pinch of salt because mine is only media opinionated. But I don't think we're that different. I really, really do believe they come from here. I don't think we're that different. We're all women. We're all black women. We all care about hair. We all like braids. We all care about ourselves, our well being. We want to be shining. Education is important here. I figure it's important in America from what I've seen too. So I think there are differences, but not so many. They're our sisters.
Okay. Now, what about the guys?
I think they're thugs. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Again, this is what I've seen from TV. When you think of, the profiling on media, when you think of a black American, you're thinking of Jerome from Houston, that kind of person with chains on with their stuff on their teeth. But I'm sure they're not all like that. But that's what I know.
Now, where do you get most of your experience with black Americans?
Movies, movies, documentaries, and music.
Okay.
Music.
Wow, Black Americans. I love them. I love them. Okay, I don't know much about them, but I have a brother in America. He's been there for almost 10 years now. I think he enjoys being in America. So I wouldn't mind marrying one. Yeah.
So, what do you think are the differences between the black American culture and the Swazi culture?
Black American culture. Okay, I don't know much about the Black Americans, so there's nothing much to say.
Does your brother tell you anything about his experience there?
Not really. Not really. He's a busy person. Whenever you call, he's busy. Oh, I'll call again in 15 minutes.
There is no difference between black Americans or Africans because at the end of the day, they originated from Africans. It's just that it's the difference of the countries that they far away from Eswatini.
So, what do you think are the differences between the black American culture and the Swazi culture?
When it comes to culture and cultural things, I don't think black Americans have any. I don't know, there's none that I know of. Unlike us, we have the reed dances, we have Bo, Ingala, and everything. I don't know about theirs.
What type of music do you listen to?
I think we listen to, I'd say all types of music, but what we vibe to more is, I'll start with gospel.
Okay.
Yeah. We do listen
And
to,
where does gospel music come from?
it comes from all over the world. Like everyone makes it. I do listen to, I listen to Chandler Moore. Yes, I listen to Chandler Moore. I listen to Hill. Is it Hillsong? What? And then I also do listen to our own music.
Now,
Like,
those two artists you mentioned, where are they from?
I think Chandler Moore is from. Is it from the States? Not sure. I think it's from the Chandler Moore.
Okay, but so that's the response, right? Like black Americans will listen to that. You say black Americans don't have culture, but gospel music is black American culture.
We also do like I wasn't done. We also do have like starting with Chandler Moore because you know them.
Yeah.
We also have our own like we have black people like in South Africa. Wondogo Zombambo. We have there's a new one. Oh, she makes good gospel music. Ndogos Omkize. Yes, like we also have a lot.
Okay, but the culture started with black Americans.
How sure are you?
Gospel music?
How sure are you?
So in let's say the 90s or the 80s, before these South African gospel singers came around, it was only a black American thing. gospel music. At least the type. I mean, I've been here. I've heard a lot of gospel music, and it's Black American music.
How sure are you, Guti, in the 90s and in the 80s were not making gospel
So
music?
where did gospel music come from then?
It came from the Bible. They're inspired by the Bible.
Okay, but there's not only gospel. There's hip hop. There's R&B. All of these things. You guys listen to it a lot here.
But we do listen to it. Not a lot, but we do listen to it. We could say maybe both hip hop and both R&B they came from Black Americans.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I was young. I probably wasn't even born at the time. I don't know. But with gospel music, I feel like we're all inspired by the Bible, to be honest.
So you're not sure if hip hop came from Black Americans.
I think it came from Black Americans.
Okay.
I think.
So what do you know that came from Black Americans?
Nothing
Nothing at all.
at all. I'd be lying.
How old are you?
A lady never reveals her age.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. In Southern Africa, there seems to be a growing level of resentment towards Americans. These feelings have intensified because of cultural disagreements between the two groups. The biggest example was the backlash towards Tyla, a colored South African artist who was unfairly pressured to identify as black during her tours in the United States. For the record, this is one of the things that I strongly agree with the South Africans on. Colored people are not black, and it is wrong for Americans to impose their one-drop rule on different cultures that don't accept it. That said, people who visit the United States should also respect the culture of the people who live there. Back to the video.
There was something going on social media, and it was, oh, they're complaining about, they're actually complaining about Tyler, saying that in South Africa she is considered colored, and they got so mad, and I didn't understand why are they mad, because in South Africa, if you're like her, you're considered colored. Vele, she is colored when she's in Africa, when she's in South Africa. Also, even if she's in America, we still consider her colored. I don't understand what problem they had with that, because like, she's colored. What is wrong with being colored? And they felt attacked, and they started lashing out. They started talking and talking and talking, and then you could hear like their real views of the things. Could say, oh, we're not actually in this together. They are just, not in a bad way, they are just Karens.
Okay.
Yes. If you know a Karen,
Yeah.
you'll know.
Well, yeah, you got that from America, didn't you?
If you know a Karen,
No.
you'll know.
Are you colored?
No.
So, what is the difference between a colored person and a light-skinned person?
I think for you to be a colored, like you have to be of a mixed race, and being light skinned is just different from that.
I think that's what's confusing a lot of Black Americans. They think that Tyla is just light-skinned, but what makes her colored instead of light-skinned?
Before I answer your question, they didn't have a right to attack without getting their facts straight, because Tyler is not light skinned. Tyler is colored. She is of different races. Yabo. So you are considered colored. Maybe if you have a white dad or a colored dad and a black mom. Even if you're black, you're still colored. Even if you're dark skinned, you are still colored. You are still considered colored. What was your question again?
Oh, you answered it. You answered it perfectly. Okay. Would you ever live in the United States?
As a black woman,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. From what media, and this one I don't even have to just assume it's media because I know the truth. I would not survive in America. I'm too hot-headed. I would get shot in the second day. I wouldn't survive in America. And I don't think it's really becoming a nice place for a woman to live in because you guys are just not. Are you okay? Are our sisters okay in America right now?
Yeah,
Are
I
are
would
you
think so.
sure?
Like, what do you think is
Maybe
happening?
again,
What do you
it's
think is happening?
from media,
Yeah.
right? So I will be corrected. I will not take offense. But from media, the things that I care about as a woman are not necessarily, from what I see, things that are taken into consideration or something that is as important. I feel like America is a nice place for a straight white man to live in. But
Okay.
if you're a woman, you cannot have healthcare the way you want, apparently, from
Oh,
what
you're
I've
talking
seen.
about abortion.
Yes, we are talking about abortion
Okay.
because that
Okay.
is actually a biggest part of healthcare for women in as much as we can go about it. But
Okay.
if I cannot choose when, how, with whom I have a baby, I think that says a lot about the community. I'm
Okay.
not saying it's legal here, but you guys just take it too
Wait, hold
far.
on. So it's not even legal here?
It's
So
not
what are you
even
talking about?
legal here, I
If it's not
know.
legal here, why are you worried
But
about
we
America?
I feel like there's probably maybe I'm happy with the devil that I know.
Would you ever live in the United States?
I wouldn't miss that opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, I would grab it.
Why?
Cause I feel like I'd be more exposed. Uh, Not that I'm saying in my country we don't have much exposure, but you find that I've always wanted to act. And I think if you want to establish yourself in acting,
Yeah.
America is the best.
But I thought you said you were camera shy.
Not really. It depends. It depends.
Okay, great. But I don't know. I feel like I have noticed this before. Like I was talking to someone from South Africa and they
Okay.
were talking about like abortion in America. And I'm like, but
I think it's legal
you
in South
have
Africa.
yeah, it is. But it's like people act like people seem to blow America's problems out of proportion
That's
and
the
act like it's such a
media. You see what we say. For
yeah.
us, for me, I've never had a friend who's either lived in America or was American, and
Yeah.
I've spent like an intense amount of time with. And I've never even went to school in America. You know, there's people who've gone to school in America. Maybe they have 4 years of knowing the culture and all of those things. So their opinions are definitely probably more constructed than mine.
Yeah.
That's why I even said beginning that everything that I know America is from media. I don't
Okay.
have that access. And you
And that's
find that
okay. That's okay.
when we do blow it up though, it's because the news outlets are blowing it up. So if they're exaggerating a case, we'll probably find it exaggerated too. I don't know if that makes sense to
Yeah,
you.
it does. But what I was getting at is like, do people feel the need to like bring down America or Americans? Like, sort of like to bring the country down? Like, it
Um,
feels like people enjoy negativity about the United States.
I think I should have asked you this question before we started. Are you Democratic or
I'm not a
Republican?
Democrat.
Are you are
I-
you a
I'm not
Republican?
a Republican
Are
either, but
you
I'm not a Democrat. That
okay? So okay, I think that's
so
what.
if the one I dislike the most is between the two
Really?
I dislike. Oh my gosh,
Are you
yeah, I do
serious?
not.
Again, we know the Democrats from TV. So
Yeah,
we know from CNN. So we know CNN is Democratic. So we kind of
yeah, yeah,
understand.
yeah. Actually, that'll give you a much different image of the
Like I
country
don't
than.
follow Fox News even on Instagram, so I wouldn't even know the both sides. Also, your president doesn't help the case.
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
not lie to you about that.
yeah. That's
I
true.
don't know nothing about the man, but it does not help your case when people start blowing shit up or they start maybe scapegoating you as a country. It's because you've done some shit too, though.
Yeah, I
Right?
mean,
You cannot let this pick up. You can
I,
only make it up for so long.
yeah, especially lately, I can kind of get it, like with the sanctions and all that stuff.
Dude,
Oh, sorry, the tariffs.
and the immigrants. Ah, that is insane.
But
That
okay,
is
but okay.
insane.
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up because in South Africa, everyone was complaining about immigrants. So it's like you guys are not really that different. I know you're not South African,
I know,
but
but we're like sister countries, so
yeah,
it's we even share the same currency. And I know that for us, for us, South Africa, it was not mostly even the government. It was mostly on the xenophobic side of things.
Yeah.
Because you find that I'm mad that now Will is here and he's going to take my job at Allianz. So I feel like that's just a human insecurity. Not to say it's just because I don't want to downplay xenophobia, please. I'm not doing that. But it says something different when it's now the parent of the house. You know, when kids are fighting, it's like, can you stop fighting? But if the mom is now the one who's fighting that one child, it's like, ooh.
Okay, so you kind of hold the United States to a higher standard in a way. Is that what you're saying?
I don't believe you guys should even be the first world country, but I'm not mad about it. I think the first country or the first, you guys kind of just like made that up for yourselves.
Okay.
So I don't unfortunately hold America as the idealist country for me to live in. Like if I've succeeded in life, will moving to America make me like feel like I've achieved everything? No.
So many black Americans think Africans don't like them. Is that true?
We personally, I used to like them, but you see, social media exposed a lot of things, and social media actually showed people for who they really are, and it showed how little they think of us. I feel that way. But it showed how little they think of us. I just feel like okay, not all of them, because like I can't take one person's reaction or one person's sayings and then conclude on everyone. So I personally feel like with the little people that I saw, I feel like they don't like us like that.
So you think that black Americans don't like Africans? But nothing you've said has given me that impression that I just don't see where you get that evidence.
Like I told you, you see the Tyler case. You see
But
the
does
Tyler.
the Tyler case mean that they don't like Africans?
The crash house wasn't necessary, honestly, and I feel like that's where you see how someone really feels about you. You have to get them mad or get them in that position, and that's the only time you see what they really think about you. Because that's the only time they like say everything that they're bottling inside. Like even when you guys were talking, all smiles or laughing, once you get them mad, you get to see what they really really think of you, and I feel like that's what they really really think, because like there was another case. Okay, I won't say case, but it had something to do with black Americans and Africans, where there was comparison, like they're comparing prom dresses, and I really didn't understand where that came from. And they were like, Africans' prom dresses are not nice. Where was that
But
coming
do you
from?
guys have prom here?
We do. We do. What do you mean? We do.
Where did that come from? Probably America.
Prom?
Yeah. I have to do my research on it.
Prom didn't come from America.
Where did it come from?
I don't know, but I'm 100% sure it didn't come
Okay,
from
so
America.
you know, a lot of black Americans think that Africans are obsessed with Americans. Is that true?
I feel like Americans are obsessed with believing that they set trends when they actually do not. At this point, you could be sleeping on a random day and you'll get Americans telling you that, no, I'm a piano started in America. I wouldn't even be surprised, because they're literally entitled to everything. They feel like every trend was set by them. They feel like they are trendsetters of like literally everything. Like something's gonna come up, something really nice, and they'll be like, no, this came from America. Chill. Just calm down. Calm down.
Okay. Now, would you ever date a black American?
Yeah, I would. I'd actually marry a black American.
Of course, why not?
Why?
I like the accent.
If I like him, yes, I would. If I like him and I'm not in a relationship, I would probably, yes.
What do you think the differences would be in that experience between a black American guy and a Swazi guy?
Ah, I really wouldn't know because I only know the Swazi guys, yeah, boo. So I wouldn't know, and I don't think social media shows that much of it. Like when it comes to the relationship part, yeah, I wouldn't know.
Now, would you date a black American guy?
Definitely. I would.
Why?
Because well, they don't have to be necessarily American, but if they're black, I would date them.
Okay, so what's special about black men?
You know that saying? I'm from both worlds, right?
Yeah.
So the darker the berry, that's true.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, what do you mean you come from both worlds?
I mean, oh, not well. In a way, I've tasted both. So my opinion is from, I know white guys, I know black guys, and I still choose black guys because I'm in a diplomatic space. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, so you've dated white guys before.
Yes.
And so how was the experience dating a white guy?
I'm not with them anymore.
But you're not. You most relationships are temporary, so why did this one end?
I'm kidding, Shay. I'm kidding. Honestly.
She's not kidding. She's not kidding. Yeah.
Okay, but you know, when someone is kidding, there's always a
There's
little
always a
bit
grain
of
of
truth,
truth,
right?
Okay, now if you had to pick between a black American and a white American, which one would you pick?
I think I'd pick a white American. We already have enough black people in the country, so I'd pick a white American.
Wait, again, you have enough black people in the country?
Of course, like if I want a black man, I'll get a black man I can get a black man in country. Like we have them, so I'd take a white American.
So what do you think is special about white men?
I feel like they're more. I feel like they're more gentle. I feel like they're more gentle. They're more kind. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Have you
And
ever dated a white guy before?
kind of.
Did he just smash and leave?
I don't do that. I don't do.
Okay. Now, if you had to pick between a black American or white American, which one would you pick?
I'd pick a black American. I mean, I'm also black. Yeah. Black is much better. Okay, the white. Yeah, I'm not sure about the white, but I prefer the black. Yes, just like me.
And so what happened?
It was good. It was good. He was kind. He was kind. He was generous. He was caring. A bit racist, but yeah.
Oh, you have to explain that part. How was he racist?
Um, I think he felt like black people. He felt like black people are like they're like crooks, and black people are always out there trying to get someone to mug or something. Like for example, I'll be stepping out of the car, and then he'll be like, "No, you should watch your wallet, make sure your money is with you." And I'm in Babane, like, come on.
Where was this guy from? Where was this guy from?
I think it was from Spain. I think
And the funny thing is, in Spain, they mug people all the time. They pickpocket all the time. Yeah, that's.
I literally told this guy, I was like, every place does have people who who mug people.
Yeah.
Like every place does. Every place has toxic people. You can't just say no. In Africa, the crime rate is what. Every place has crime. Like there's no place that doesn't have that has like 0% crime. I don't know of it, but there's I think a very small percentage like in the world that has like zero crime rate. So that's what I told him. I told him like even in Spain you can get mugged. It's not only in Swaziland.
The weird thing is that when it comes to chocolate, the food, I prefer white chocolate.
Oh, I love white
Don't give me dark chocolate, brown chocolate. I don't like it. But I've come to find that I'm not the same with men. And I've tried to find why. What is it? Is it the way they breathe? Is it the way they walk? The way they cannot dance? I don't know. But honestly, it's just I prefer.
I think there's something you're scared to say.
I'm not sure. I've never dated a white person before. I've never been actually proposed by a white person. So I don't have any experience. I'm not stereotyped, but I don't know. I don't know.
And I've learned to know that if you are with someone who has the same outlook in life as you argue less with that person. Because
That's big,
if we're different, whatever I'm saying to you is the point that you don't believe in, and I have to defend myself. So it's always, if I talk about spices, you're going to know what I'm talking about. If I joke about how my grandma has that tin that has sewing stuff instead of cookies, you're going to know what I'm talking about. If I talk about a flip flop and my mom, or a wet towel and my mom, I don't have to say everything. You just know that, okay, that's what happened to you. It just, it makes it easier.
Was that white guy you dated rich?
He was. Yes.
How rich?
Very rich.
How generous was he?
Very generous. He was generous is an understatement.
How old was he?
Oh, he was almost my age.
So, like 50?
No, I'm 50. Oh, come on. And he was not very old. He was not very old.
How much generosity does it take to impress you?
You have to be very.
Like, how rich?
How rich?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to do with how rich you are, because you can be rich and still not give me the money. And if you are rich on your own, and I'm in a relationship with you, and you're not giving me the money, it's not benefiting me in any way.
How many white guys have you dated?
We're not doing that.
That's a bad question?
Yes.
Is that many?
Yes. Now you're going to ask for my body count. That is body count, right?
No, I didn't ask for your body count. I said, how many have you dated? It doesn't have
I
to be
can't tell you
sex.
because I don't sleep with people that are not my boyfriends. So that would give me out. So no.
Wow, it's a lot. So if they're so bad, why'd you date so many?
I didn't date many.
Okay, so let's change the subject then. So some of my viewers are simps. You know what a simp is, right? A simp. Simp? You never heard of that? They're those guys who like to impress women with money. Now, if a black American guy like that wanted to come to Eswatini, would you give him a chance, despite all of the things you think about black Americans?
No, like, I have nothing against black Americans, and if you're not racist towards me, I'm not racist towards you. If you don't give me weird vibes, I don't give you weird vibes. But if you like come, because like you're black American, and I haven't given you any weird vibes, so like if you come with a neutral vibe, we good. But if you come with your Americans came with this, Americans came with that, we gonna fight. Or we gonna fight.
That was fantastic. Thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you.